In a small fishing village, cradled by the sea, a girl named Mara grew up with salt on her skin and the scent of the ocean in her hair. Every year, on the eve of her birthday, she knew exactly where to find her father, Elias. He'd be by the shoreline, his hands rough from a lifetime of pulling nets and tying knots, his eyes holding a warmth that even the fiercest sea squalls could never extinguish. Ever since her mother passed, this ritual had become their own silent language of love. Elias would gather driftwood, worn smooth by the relentless waves, and shards of colored glass, remnants of forgotten stories washed ashore. From these humble materials, he would build her a lantern. As twilight painted the sky in shades of lavender and rose, he would light the candle within and place the glowing lantern by her window. "It's so you'll never lose your way," he would tell her, his voice as steady as the lighthouse beam. Light remembers, and in the gentle flicker of the flame, Mara saw the memory of her mother's smile and felt the unwavering strength of her father's love. The lantern was more than just a gift, it was a promise, a beacon in the quiet darkness. But as Mara grew from a girl into a young woman, the familiar horizons of her village began to feel less like a comfort and more like a cage. The world beyond the waves called to her, a symphony of distant cities, bustling streets, and dreams she had yet to name. The pull was undeniable, a current stronger than any she had known. She spoke of her desires in hushed tones at first, then with a growing urgency that filled their small cottage. The city outside glittered, but inside she felt a profound darkness. Her eyes fell upon the trunk in the corner of her room, the one she had packed with her father so long ago. She knelt and unlatched it. There, nestled amongst her old sweaters, was the lantern. The red and gold glass was cool to the touch, a solid piece of home in her trembling hands. With a flicker of resolve, she found a candle and lit it, placing it inside the lantern. As the flame caught, a warm, golden red glow filled the room, pushing back the sterile white light of the city. The light danced across the walls, and for the first time in a long time, Mara didn't feel so alone. The glow wasn't just light, it was the memory of her father's hands, the smell of the sea, the feeling of belonging. It was a quiet reminder of who she was and where she came from. From that night on, the lantern became her nightly ritual. Its steady glow was a comfort, a silent companion in the lonely city. It reminded her that even though she was far from home, she was not disconnected from it. The light didn't just remember, it reconnected. Years passed. Mara found her footing, carving out a life for herself that was a blend of her two worlds. She found success in her career, but she also learned to find moments of quiet, to seek out the parks that felt like small pockets of wilderness in the urban sprawl. She never missed a call home, her conversations with Elias now filled with a new depth of understanding. 1 year. On the eve of her birthday, a package arrived. It was large and carefully wrapped. Inside, she found a new lantern, this one made of weathered oak and glass the color of the deep sea.